Well, hello. I think we're live. Well, hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Welcome. We're everywhere. We're going crazy tonight. We're on TikTok over here. We got Instagram over here. First time we're going live on Instagram in quite a while. Thank you for joining me, everybody. Mid Century Prodigy, Double Michelle Pratergate. Hello, everybody. Of course, you can join me also. Yeah, there you guys. Hello, everybody. I'm here to tell you what's going on. Things are popping. I don't know if people are aware, but my videos are getting out there, and it kind of had a surge. Here, I'll tell you about what happened. And when I say we, it was myself and my lovely bride, Teresa, had come out. We did shows in Las Vegas, Nevada at the Wise Guys, and it went extremely well. It went extremely well. We had a great time and good crowds. Well, the Friday night was a little low because they have this Friday night thing in Vegas, and they do this. It's like the first Friday show, and what it is it's the first Friday of every month. The whole arts district in Las Vegas gets together, and they have a big party, and it's really great, except for parking. And if you're not aware of the fact that there's this event going on, parking becomes an issue very quickly. And so, we had a lot of people who came out to the show to Vegas, but couldn't make it because they couldn't find a place to park. So that was an issue. But we still had a good sized crowd. We actually had one of the bigger crowds they've had there on a Friday night, competing with the first Friday. So I got it happening. We did it, and so Friday night was a lot of fun. We had a great show. Parker Tig. Well, okay, it's Parker Tig, Tig. So it's like tiger, but you drop the R. So it's tiger. So it's a tig. You have to stop yourself before you get the R. Parker was on the show. Chimmy was on the show. It was all fun. Pete Jr. was there. We had a great time. We had a lot of fun for the Friday night and the Saturday night. Big crowd on the Saturday night show. A lot of people who were there who didn't even know who I was. They just came because there was a comedy show, and they were in for a big surprise because they had no idea what to expect. Because I had no idea what to expect, but we had a great time. It was a lot of fun. Then we went on to San Diego. We had some other business there, and I made a lot of videos. And this is where I'm telling you what I was in last. I was there, and I had to go up on a mountain to go find a property. And so I went up on Palomar Mountain, if you know where that is in San Diego, north of San Diego, Palomar Mountain. I took my Jeep. I handled it, went four wheeling in the Jeep. It was a great, wonderful experience. When driving up there, there was a couple times I was thinking, I really hope I don't break down now because there's no way anyone's going to come up here and get me. I don't think AAA is going to come and get me up here. There were ruts. There was a lot of. It reminded me of an experience I had a few years ago that I'll tell you about another time. But anyway, so I drove up my Jeep, found a nice place, made some videos for people. I wish, in case you didn't know, people enjoy having me make videos, wishing people happy birthday and stuff on Cameo, or you can go to my website. And I've done everything from big people to come back to somebody else because their heart's been broken. I've wished people happiness for being sober. I've wished I did a eulogy. That was weird. Somebody actually hired me to do a eulogy by video. That was quite an honor. It was a little weird, but it was quite an honor. Well, I'm going to show off my shirt here. This is another one of my favorite tie dye. They're all, I love every tie dye that everybody sends me, by the way. The people keep sending me tie dyes. Thank you, everybody. This is a glorious one. I love it. Um, so anyway, while I'm up there, I came across is I'm following my GPS and my okay the story that in Kentucky involves the GPS too, but I'm taking my GPS to find this place, and I get to a dead end, and the dead end says your GPS map is wrong. You're not supposed to be here. This is not state property. This is private property. Please go back. And so as I'm sitting there trying to figure out where I'm supposed to be, I finally figured it out. I was in the right place, just not in the right place. I was in the right area, but I wasn't in anyway. So I found the place, but it got me thinking about how often we go places and we get there and find out that's not where we want to be. We're in the wrong place, but we still had to go there to know that we were in the wrong place. So it got me thinking about an idea for a video. I put absolutely no thought into it. I stopped on the side of the mountain. It seemed like a good place. And Leonard took over and we made a video. And that video is currently at 4.1 million views on TikTok. So that's going great. And we're hitting some strides on TikTok. So hello, TikTok people. All you new people, thank you for joining me. You guys are delightful. Love you bunches. Not doing so well on Instagram. It's I'm plugging along on Instagram, but we're having. Yeah, GPS. Okay, I'll tell you my story with the GPS in Kentucky. This was fun. This was several years ago, and I was looking for properties, and I have a Nissan pickup truck, a 2006 Nissan Titan that has almost 300,000 miles. Wait, 400,000 miles. It's 390,000 miles on this truck. But anyway, it was a few years ago, back when it only had about 325. And I would follow my GPS, and it took me into the Daniel Boone National Forest. And it said I was only 3 miles away from this next property. So I'm thinking, okay, this looks, GPS knows what it's doing. So I get down and I'm going down this road and it's getting worse and worse and worse and worse. The only reason I'm getting down this road is because it's going downhill. I mean, that's it. But it's rough. There's no way I'm getting back up this hill. So I go down this hill and get down to the bottom of this thing, and there's this river going through, right? It's shallow enough I can drive past over the other side. And I'm looking at the other road that I'm supposed to be going up, and it's worse condition than the one I just came down, and I know I can't get back up that thing. But I tried. I tried to go up that road, couldn't get up that road. So I turned around and thought, well, I'll go back up where I came from, and I couldn't get up that way either. So I got looking, and there's a railroad bed right across along this river, and so I thought, well, I'll just follow this because they had taken the rails were gone, and it looked like it only went for a few miles, and it came out in a clearing, and then there was this other road. So I go out one down one way, and I get to dead end. There's no the road they said was there was not there. So then I turn around, and they're saying it goes the other way, goes all the way through. So I follow the GPS along this railroad bed, and of course the railroad bed I can feel it falling in behind me. It's actually disintegrating behind the vehicles I'm driving. And anyway, so I get down this road, and there's no way I'm turning around. There's nowhere to turn around. It's just a railroad bed, right? But it says there's a road. If I keep going, there's a road out of there. So I just keep going, and I get to this. I get to where there's a gate, and it looks like it's a forestry gate. It's green. I'm thinking, okay, it's the National Forestry Service gate. I'm going to be able to get out of here, right? And I didn't have any cell signal where I'm at, so I had to get out of the truck, walked over to this big clearing for about half a mile away, found where I could get phone reception, and then I started calling. And I didn't know who to call. I didn't have good internet. I didn't, So I had to call my wife back in Connecticut and say, hey, I'm stuck in the Daniel Boone National Forest and I don't know how to get out of here. There's a gate. I can't get out. So she started calling people. So she called the Forestry Service. She called the local sheriff's department. She's calling everybody saying, my husband's stuck out there. He's at a gate. He can't get through the gate and he can't go back. He's stuck. So I'm there for about 3 hours. And then finally, apparently it was private property that I had come up against. I was on Forestry Service property, but the gate was the beginning of private property. So the gate was owned by somebody, private owner. So they had to go find the lady that owned the property, and the sheriff department, and the Forestry Service, and the local fire marshal decided to show up. Anyway, there was like 25 people showed up to come and just open this gate for me. And the lady comes along. She's got all the keys. There's 4 different locks on this thing. And she pulls out her keys and she's just beaming from ear to ear. I mean, she's just got this big smile on her face. She's just so excited because she was bowling. She was at the bowling alley and she was bowling. And the sheriff's department had to come and find her and tell her what the situation was, and then escorted her to this property to open the gate so I could leave. And so this was the biggest moment of her life, I think. She was just absolutely tickled to death. She thought this was the coolest thing that ever happened to her. But anyway, she brings along her cousin. I'm just going to call her a Karen because that's what she was. So Karen comes along with her, and Karen the entire time is like going, well, I think we should have just left you here and then we can just own the truck. Why don't you just give us your truck? And I'm like, I'm not just look, I had stuff. I could have cut the gate. I could have cut the chain, but out of the courtesy, I didn't cut the chain. I could have cut the locks. I could have cut the chain, but I didn't cut anything. I was trying to be calm. I was trying to be courteous. I was in a bad situation. And this lady just keeps going on about, you're such an idiot, which I was an idiot. I admit I was a complete idiot, but you didn't have to keep rubbing it in. Yeah. Kentucky backwoods bowling alley Karen. Anyway, so we finally get out of there. And I was very, very, I think I tipped her $40. I gave her some money for helping me out, but that was also the weird deal. I was staying in this hotel and I was on the bottom. It's like this weird 2-story hotel. There's like maybe 10 rooms on top, 8 rooms on the bottom. And then there's the office and then the place you check in, the lobby area. And I had one of the bottom rooms and somebody kept knocking on the door all night. Like I was like they were having a party and I was, they were going to join in my room or something. I don't know what's going on. They kept knocking on my door. So I had a bunch of Kentucky youngsters wanting me to party with them. Apparently, I don't know what the deal was, but anyway, I still have that truck, by the way. If you ever, I'll show it to you later. But anyway, we are having a good. Okay, so down in San Diego, I picked up an engine for another vehicle that I have. I have a Subaru Tribeca, a 2007 Subaru Tribeca. And I originally bought this at an auction a couple years ago, and a bad head gasket, which Subaru, and if you've seen my page, my wife keeps teasing me about the Subaru head gaskets because every Subaru you will ever own the head gasket will go bad. I know they say, oh no, we've solved it. No, they haven't solved anything. If you got a Subaru, your head gasket's going to go bad. Anyway, in case you don't know, the head gasket is a gasket that keeps the fluid that's coming around your engine to cool it off. It keeps the fluid and the oil inside the engine from mixing. And eventually that head gasket on the Subaru will go out. They also go out on Fords too, by the way. It's not just Subaru, but it's mostly Subaru. Anyway, the head gasket goes out and then your car overheats. It's horrible. Anyway, so I had a Subaru. We had put an engine in it before, but that engine blew. So this is the second time we're putting an engine in the Subaru. I don't know why. I love the Subaru. I have a thing for cars where I love cars. I love cars. I love vehicles. I love taking an old car that should not be on the road and fix it and get it working properly. Okay, I've never actually successfully got anything working properly, but I've got it. I've got it running. I've got vehicles running, so I've got the Subaru running. It's actually been operational, and but I love the Subaru, but I never get to drive the thing because it's always in somebody else is always driving it. I had a friend as soon as they got it fixed. I had a friend at church who needed it. She was only going to use it for a couple of weeks, and then she had it for 8 months. And then I got back. I drove it for a little bit, and then my daughter needed to use the van because her van was broken, so she's had it. And then so I don't get to drive when I find a car that I like. Somebody else takes it over. That's what happens. Anyway. So I might be getting my Subaru back, so I'm excited. But so we got the engine for that. But the only way, best place to pick up an engine, a used engine for a Subaru, is a place called JDM. Japanese domestic motors, or I don't know. Anyway, they have Japanese motors, which is Subaru. So I went down there, picked it up. They're very nice fellas. They put it in the Jeep for me. Jeep ran Jeep was great all the way through. The AC needed some help. It's got issues. It needs a new AC compressor. But it wasn't that hot. It was actually very comfortable to just drive around California with my windows down. It was very nice. Wind blowing in my hair. It was the California thing. It's what you do when you're in California. So anyway, check engine light on the way back came on, and then we got here, and anyway, I was in a parking lot at Walmart. I was probably spending a little too much time because I was hoping the tamale guy would show up. I'm telling you, I should have gotten the tamale guy's phone number when I bought tamales from him a couple weeks ago, because I really been wanting tamales, and the tamale guy was not there. It was a little disappointing. But anyway, as I went to leave, I realized I did not have reverse. My vehicle did not have reverse. And then I checked the codes when I got home, and there's a sensor and a solenoid that regulate the pressure, and they're both bad. And so we're going to change those out tomorrow. My friend Brian, he's going to come over. He's been skiing this week. I've been doing stuff. But anyway, so we're going to fix the Jeep tomorrow, hopefully. And I'm on my way to Texas. Yes, I'm coming to Texas. Briefly. I'm just moving a vehicle in Texas. So, but the reason I'm going to Texas, I'm picking up Teresa at the Dallas airport next week, and then we're driving up to Tulsa. We're doing live shows in Tulsa, my friends. Tulsa, Oklahoma, at the Looney Bin on the Sunday night. Let me look. What's the date? The 27th, February the 27th. I am going to be performing live and in person. Anyway, but yeah, we're going to be at Tulsa, Oklahoma. We'll be there for a few days. If you live in Tulsa and you got tickets, awesome. Please come to the show. If you don't have tickets, get tickets soon. This is kind of my. I got to start selling out some shows so that more clubs will book me. That's kind of the deal. I got a lot of fans, and I love all of you. You guys are fantastic. But I really need to get you guys to come to a live show, for crying out loud. So we're going to be at Tulsa, February 27th. Then we're on to Massachusetts, back to Connecticut the end of that week. May 4th, I'll be in Massachusetts doing a show. May 10th, I'll be doing a show in Dennisport, Massachusetts, out on the Cape. And then Florida. We are on our way to Florida. May 17th through the 20th. I'm hanging out with my good friend Donnie Stopa in Florida. I met Donnie at a clean comedy competition slash, I don't know what you call this thing, but anyway, there's a clean comedy show competition type seminar thing a few years ago, and Johnny Silva was one of the competitors. He was very funny, very entertaining young man. We became pretty good friends from that, and we've kept in touch. And so I'm going to be going down and hanging out and opening for Donnie Stopa in Florida. I've been posting those on my thing. If you go to my site, rodneynorman.com, you can find I'm there. I'm right, all the shows that I'm doing. And then after Florida, this is very exciting. I am taking up an additional, a service that I'm providing, and that is weddings. I'm going to be officiating weddings. I don't know why, but people think that it would be a great idea to have me and my friend Leonard specifically perform weddings. And so people have asked me to come perform a wedding. And that'll be in Washington State. I'm not going to say the name because they want to keep it on the down low. It's going to be a surprise. And trust me, it will be a surprise when I show up and perform the marriage. So, but that's a service we're now providing. In case you're wondering, what does it take to get Rodney Norman to come and perform your wedding? Money. That's it. It's just a lot of money. Just give me a lot of money and I'll show up. So, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. It will be a wedding that no one will ever. Oh, I'll do fake weddings. You pay me the money, I'll do it. I don't care. Yes, I'm trying to get up. I want to get up to Canada, and also, okay. Let me address this issue. Look, I am involved. I have my political opinions just as much as anybody else. And I have spent many times arguing with people on Facebook about politics because I enjoy a good argument. But that's exactly why I stopped arguing on Facebook, because it's a pointless waste of time. I was in debate in high school and college. I went to college on a debate scholarship. I debated collegiately. I love debate. I love a good argument. I love a good discussion. But again, that's why I don't do it on Facebook. So please, I beg of you, please, I don't know what your political affiliations are. And to be honest with you, I don't care. I really do not care. And don't pull me into your political arguments. Please stop having, if you're on my page and you're having a political argument, please stop. Just stop. I'm so tired of it. You could go anywhere, literally anywhere, and talk about politics. I want to get away from it. I think a lot of people do. You just want an opportunity to just get away. That's why I do the videos that I do. That's why I talk about the things I talk about. I don't want to talk about politics. It's a boring subject to me. I'm interested in it, but a lot of it is just theater, and most of it is just nonsense. It's all control and manipulation on both sides. Don't sit there. Don't start throwing me into your side or whatever. It's all nonsense. And if you don't see it for the nonsense that it is, I feel sorry for you. But it's all theater. And please don't pull me into it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the politics. I just want to live and enjoy my life. Life is too short to spend your time being in fear and hating everybody and trying to get. I mean, if you're at a point in your life where you have to hate somebody because they don't like the way you don't like the way they think, you don't agree with their politics, you're a miserable person. You're if you hate people because they disagree with you, you are a miserable, terrible. I pity you. I feel horrible for you. Stop it. You can have disagreements. I have people who I disagree with on politics completely, 100%. And you know what? They're some of my best friends. A good friend I had since high school. His name was Justin Evans. He's a high school teacher in Wendover, Nevada. Went to high school with him. Debate. We were on the debate team together, and we are as opposed politically as you could possibly get. He is still considered to this day one of my best friends because that's how we Gen Xers we grew up. You're just like if you're using politics as a reason to hate somebody, that's just dumb. There's so many good reasons to hate somebody. Using politics is just a dumb one. It's just dumb. I mean, it's right up. It's right up there with being a racist. If you hate somebody just because of the color of their skin, you're just as dumb as somebody who hates somebody because of their politics. To be honest, that's how I see it. I mean, just calm down, people. Enjoy your life. Don't get so wrapped up. Stop watching the news. The news is not. It used to be somewhat informative, but it's not anymore. It's all confirmational bias. What do you agree with? We're going to feed you that crap. And both sides are telling you that dude's going to prison, that person's going to prison, blah 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 blah. No one's going to prison. None of the elites are going to prison. Are you out of your mind? You're out of your mind if you think that's going to happen on either side. I've seen it. They always it's a big scandal. It's worse than Watergate. Wait, Watergate was so bad nobody went to prison. Well, a couple people kind of went to prison, but please just stop. Quit pulling me into your politics is what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Don't try to pull me. Don't turn my posts into reading into politics. My posts are about you living your life, living your best life, not being full of fear. Not just go out there and live your life and have a glorious life. Live life and have fun. If you're spending all your time worrying about what the Anunnaki are going to come back and enslave, that might be the case. Aliens might be in control. There might be an underground reptilian organization that's controlling everything. That might be the case. That maybe it is. I don't know. I have no idea. But why lose the sleep over it? They haven't showed up yet. Calm down. Let's live a little bit, people. And like I said, I'm just here to spread the good word. Spread the good word of. Oh, hey, Alex Stern. Thank you. Appreciate the. Thank you for the gifts. Yeah, you can give me gifts, people. This is the craziest thing. If you want to support me, you want to help me. First of all, just liking the videos, sharing the videos with the world. Sharing the world with love. That's what I'm all about. Sharing and caring and giving. It's all about the love. If you want to participate, you want to help me, go to my website. Contact if you want me to come to your local comedy club. Don't tell me you want me to come to your comedy club because I'm not the one who makes that decision. The one who makes the decision is the people who book the comedy clubs. So if you want me to come to your comedy club, perform near you, you need to contact your local comedy club and say, hey, please bring Rodney Norman in. I will purchase a ticket. And I will bring 40,000 people with me if you do so. That's how it works. Each little club has somebody who is in charge of booking that club. So if you contact the club, and enough of you contact the clubs and say, hey, you should book Rodney Norman, then they will say, we don't know who Rodney Norman is. You people are out of your minds. And then they'll start looking. They'll start going, who's this Rodney Norman person? And then eventually they might bring me in. That's how it works. That's how it works. So that's what we're doing. I said we got that. I don't have anything booked for the summer yet. Oh, I have one. I have one show, the Smoke Monkey in Rockwall, Texas, the last weekend of June. Let's see, what was the date that we picked on that one? I believe, yeah, June 25th. I'll be in Rockwall, Texas. That's the next thing I have planned. So I'm open. So if you have a function or whatever in May or June, I do have a bike rally. I think I'm going to first week of May. I gotta get the date on that. But anyway, I'm open for May and most of June. So if you booking shows. Oh yeah, thank you for acknowledging my t-shirt collection. Ugly Man's Reefing. Thank you. Most of the t-shirts were okay. I was raised poor. I did not have a lot. Most of my clothes that I had growing up were hand-me-downs. Occasionally, I would get to go and buy my own clothes. And two shirts that I remember specifically that I had, well, three. There were three shirts that I loved when I was a kid. One, I had a Beretta t-shirt. I had a Fonzie t-shirt, the Fonz. And then I had a shirt that said the war is over, gas won, and the guy's standing there holding a gas pump thing. Because like I said, I was a kid. I was 7 years old. I was paying attention. I was watching the news every night. I knew what was going on. I was paying attention. I'm into current events. Back then, we had gas was so bad back then that we had this thing where they were gas rationing. So you would only be able to put gas in your car depending on what your license plate number was. The last digit of your license plate, they would have odd days and even days. And if you had, on even days, if you had the last number on your license plate was an even number, you would get gas on even days and odd on the other days. And then there were lines and people that would run out of gas every once in a while. It was ridiculous. And so it was all contrived. There was no real reason for it other than just politics. It was a complete political theater back then too. We aren't running out of oil anytime soon, people. I hate to burst your bubble on that one, but we have plenty of oil there. But they have to keep telling you it's scarce so that you believe the whole idea that the price is going up because it's becoming more scarce and more difficult. No, that's garbage. It's garbage. Oh, the Pizza Hut shirt. Yeah, that's cool. When I was in high school, I got a Ghostbuster T-shirt when those came out. Bought it at Kmart. Yeah, I wish I still had that T-shirt. But Ghostbusters. I am, in case you're wondering, a question about Don is asking my age. I am 52 years old. I was born in 69, the summer of love. I came into this world, with the moon landing, Woodstock, Vietnam was going on. That's the year I was born, 1969. So I am 52 years old. I'll be turning 53 here in June. And high priest. Okay, so it's weird getting to marry people because I'll tell you about that later. But anyway, I'm going to be doing some dramatic readings and posting those here later. But I wanted to come on along and just say hi to everybody, let you know what's going on. Love you bunches. I'll be doing this more often. I'm going to actually put together my podcast I'll be. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna tape my first episode tomorrow, and then put it out probably on Monday. Um, but it's about philosophy. I'm gonna be doing a podcast specifically about philosophy. So, um, also, if you have video requests on TikTok, please PM me. Don't just put it. If you put it in the comments, I have so many comments to go through now. Not to brag, it's just the fact of life. I can't get through all the comments. So if you make a request in the comments, um, there's so many of them coming in right now. So please send me a private message if you want a specific message delivered. I doubt I'm going to get to everything that's just people are just posting. I just don't have time. But I'm having a lot of fun. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. You guys are wonderful. I cannot thank you enough. I'm looking forward to meeting you and seeing you all. If you see me in public, please say hi. I'm delighted to get a picture with anybody. I just appreciate the attention. So I came across today a lady. I had to go to Best Buy, and as I was getting ready to pull out, she pulled up next to me. We had a nice little conversation. We got a picture together. That was delightful. If you see me in public, say hi. Happy to talk to you. Happy to get pictures. I'll make videos for you if you see me live, see me in person. And if I have pictures, sometimes I carry little pictures with me. I'll give you. I'll autograph a picture for you. I don't care. See me, say hi. If you don't have time to stop and chat, just wave and say, I know who you are. And I go, thank you. I love you and appreciate you. We'll chat. But anyway, that is it. I don't want to keep you guys all night. But I just want to check in with you. Say hello. Oh, hey, Brandon Tracy. Thank you very much for the gift. It's very kind of you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, pictures. It's on the website, rodneynorman.com. Let me put it up here. Hold on. There we go. rodneynorman.com. You can order pictures if you want them autographed. We also have the calendars. Let's see. We still have the Rodney Norman calendars available on the website. And it's just pictures of me in various locations with various. That's it. It's just quotes from my videos. These are available. I can sign those. I've got headshots. We got T-shirts. We got new T-shirts coming out soon, and but please don't feel obligated to just buy my stuff. You can actually just send me money too. You can do that. So, hey, Blue Cage 45, hello. Thanks, Tommy Tom. That is one of my favorite jokes. I'll tell you the story. I'll tell you the story. My let's go back to that. Mikey, holy cow, Mikey, you are fantastic. $50. Holy crud. Thank you. Thank you. That's a tank of gas. That will help me get to Tulsa. Thank you very much, Mikey. I am trying to just, like I said, just so much crap going on in the world. I just want to not be a part of it. I want to be a part of something positive, and I thank all of you for letting me be a part of your life, and thank you for being a part of mine. Thank you for your support. Thank you for everything. I can't thank you enough. I really can't. Thank you, everybody. But I do have some work to go do and I'll be putting out some videos. I'm going to do some Dr. Seuss books. I'm going to do a dramatic reading of Dr. Seuss. I'll be sharing those videos with you later. Anyway, thank you, everyone. Thank you for the kind gifts, everyone. Wow. Oh, my goodness. Load me up on, is this some dummy guy? Thank you. Load me up, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You guys are too much. Appreciate you to no end. Again, thank you. But I gotta go. I'll be doing more. Okay. Anyway, I gotta go. I'll be back tomorrow, sometime. Again, thank you all so much. You guys have been fantastic. I appreciate you. Love all of you, and we will see you another time, I think.